when I had I still have technically a label, but it was funded and we had overheads and this and third. And, again, I didn't know what it meant to run a label, but I'm a popular social media personality. So a label comes to me and say, hey, we want to give you a deal. And I said, okay, what do you mean you want to give me a deal? They say, hey, you're going to have your own label, the Academy Records. And I said, perfect. We're going to fund it. All you got to do, use and leverage your celebrity, your influence, and sign a couple people. Hopefully somebody pops off. I've told you, I've been mad transparent. This is how labels operate. Because at first I was like, really like, I'm like thinking it's like picking a girl to be a baby mama. Like, you want to pick the right one, right? And I remember like the person who I signed it with, he told me the best thing. He said, yo, check this out, bro. This is how the music industry works. Don't like be like, oh my God, you need this one. No, fuck it. Sign 10 artists. As long as one pops off, it pays for the rest of the 10. And that was what that person told me to relax me, because I didn't want to. I remember I got really bent up on trying to sign this one guy, and I was like, damn, if I don't get him, like, it's just, I'm not going to be a success. And this person said, no. Sign 10 niggas. As long as one pops off, it pays for the other 9 bums. And I said, wow, that's interesting. Anyway, I forgot what my budget was. I can say it now. I don't give two fucks, right? I think my budget was about like signing budget actually was about like, was it $500,000 or so like that? It was like $500,000, I believe. It was like $500,000 for the year. And just to like, I feel like I'm giving y'all like industry fucking secrets, but I don't give a fuck. So it was I had $500,000 of who I could sign artists. Let me be very honest with you. Lil Pump signed for $30,000. The majority of these guys signed for under $50,000. If you're not that lit, you sign for under $50,000. Okay? Now, the niggas you hear get these big ass deals, like they're kind of really rare and exceptional, because the majority of people sign for nothing. I could tell you some of your favorite artists who signed for $20,000. That's just really, really what happened. So me having a deal that I have $500,000 in a budget to sign people is like, great. I'm like, perfect. I can do whatever I want. All right. I think I pursued some nigga in Jacksonville. I forgot the nigga's name. Anyway, at a certain point, Fivio Foreign, someone who I was like, having like look around at people who weren't signed but was about to pop, came to me and said, yo, Fivio Foreign is a independent artist. I think maybe Big Drip didn't even blow up yet. It was like, yo, would you want to do something with this? Now I'm from the New York, New Jersey area. I'm like, yo, the song's kind of ringing off to me. I'm like, of course, let's fucking do it. I need it. I was prepared to do, so I hit my lawyer who knew their lawyer, Fivio's lawyer. And I was like, yo, I'll offer him $400,000 and I wanted to sign him. I also went to the person who gave me the deal and I said, hey, this guy's I think he's like, it's not like one of them random dudes. He kind of already got a buzz. Trust me, he's going to kind of make it. Pop Smoke is going crazy. Well, actually, did Pop Smoke pop off yet? Well, anyway, like the New York drill shit is crazy, right? And I told it, and the guy says to me, he says, yo, Ak, this guy who I did the deal with, I won't tell you his name. He says, Ak, I'll go in half with you on the label. No, on this deal. So he says, if you're doing 400 out of your budget, I'll give another 400, and we'll both jointly own the artist, right? And I'm like, fuck, like shit, damn, we're almost like we could get up to a certain amount of money, $800,000, that I could possibly sign this guy for, and now he's signed to us. Anyway, and this is why, like, obviously this wasn't a thing. So I'm telling you from my perspective, it wasn't really a thing like that, right? Quickly, my attorney heard back, and it was from an attorney that claimed to have represent Fivio Foreign, and they came back and said, hey, listen, $400,000 is not even what we're thinking about. Then they said, we're just going to be clear with you, because I guess that attorney knew my attorney and said, we're going to be clear with you. From the conversations we've had with them, Fivio is not signing for less than $1 million, okay? That immediately put me and even the partner who I did the deal with, who was about to add $400,000 to what I was going to do, they said, well, we're tapped out. This nigga clearly wants $1 million. Big Drip ain't even popping off like that, but it's getting there. And we fall out of the race. So because we were talking about trying to get meetings and shit like that, we get to realize, bro, if you're not giving $1 million or you're not even about to offer $1 million, let's not even do the meeting. So by the way, I never got to a meeting, okay, just to let you know. It was just that like we were throwing numbers on a board trying to like, oh shit, maybe you'll take that. Anyway, long story short, I heard the stories from behind the grapevine. They say, yo, he's being repped by Mace. And this is one thing that is a fact. Fivio Foreign got a deal that was probably, I won't say $1 million heavier, but definitely $500,000 heavier because of Mace. What ended up happening is that Mace fronted and used his face to walk in buildings. And I guess now we find out the deal he signed was $1.7 million. So I only tell my story because you're probably, I try to give a little bit if I know anything about some of these things. But clearly we were outpriced. Like, shit, we couldn't offer more than like $800,000. And like, I would have to like fucking tell this guy who was like an executive, he's not really into hip hop, like, yo, this is the guy. Like, this the one. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost going all in type shit, right? Because I'm about to blow my budget pretty much damn near, and he's going in with me, which I'm only going to own half the artist. Anyway, we couldn't afford him. We learned that quickly. He was searching for $1 million. I actually heard that it wasn't too many people interested in giving him $1 million. So I thought he was going to come down. Somehow, and this is why I think he don't talk too much shit about Mace no more. Bro, Mace got him that $1.7 million deal. Factuals. 100%. So anyway, he signs a $1.7 million deal, and he went on Math Hoffa's show, which is my expert opinion, and he actually broke down what he did with his deal. And if you've never heard about a record contract or a record deal and what happens when the money comes in, here's your breakdown. Check this out.
The 1.7, he got half of that deal. So yeah, he got like 700.
Okay. So again, that's the beauty of like catching an artist really early. You could give them, by the way, he probably gave, actually I think Fivio broke this down before. You give him a 40,000 or whatever the case is, and then you get him in a deal where you get half of anything that comes in for him. You sign him to a production deal. For all my people who, by the way, if I'm getting too heavy into like music business and structures within music, please tell me, because I'm not here to fucking be a lawyer and tell you how this whole fucking convoluted system works. If you just want to get to like the fun and jokes, is cool, but I do try to give you a little bit of education in it. So he signed a production deal, which what happens in a production deal, and I'm gonna tell you other people who sign production deals. For example, Lil Uzi Vert is in a production deal. Any deal, well, he probably read up or like extended, but it probably changed a bit. I will tell you, at first, any money Uzi got, DJ Drama and Don Cannon got. That's what most production deals are, which means we front initial money till we get to a bigger deal. So once we sign to Atlantic, in the case of Uzi, when Atlantic cuts a check, it cuts in half. We get half and you get the other half, which, by the way, is brilliant, right? That's what happened with Fivio too. So let me just let him explain. So half goes to Mace, right? So 1.7, half of 1.7 is, what's that, 850,000, right?
And then 750, then I got the rest. They gave me an advance out of that. My advance was like...
Now, this was like an interesting deal because the whole deal was seemingly worth 1.7. So he doesn't get the rest of that. He actually gets an advance on what he's owed.
Like 300,000. With that 300,000, well, the smartest thing I did was I bought a truck, bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? That was 100,000, right? 90-something thousand. Like, then I bought...
What kind of truck?
Chains, bulletproof Escalade. Then I bought chains for everybody, right? 75,000. But I had got set, so I think I got 5 at first, so it was probably like 50,000. I'm just doing the math so you can understand where my money was going. You feel me? When niggas was acting like they wanted more money from me and I was over for it. I got the 1.7. He got half of that deal. So yeah, he got like 700. I'm just doing the math so you can understand where my money was going. You feel me? When niggas was thinking, acting like they wanted more money from me, and I was over for. I my cousin right there, and I didn't even give my cousins no jewelry, no nothing, no cars, no cribs. You understand? I got a crib in Tenafly, New Jersey for niggas, right? It's not there no more, so I could just say where it was at. I paid it off. I didn't even know about putting money down for a mortgage or nothing. I'm just trying to hurry up and get niggas out the crib.
Right.
So it was the rent. It was a rental house. I did like 90,000 on a rental house when I could have put money down for a property. Now I know. I would never do that again.
Right.
So that's like 250 gone already. I'm just doing the math so you can understand where my money was going. You feel me? When niggas was thinking, acting like they wanted more money from me, and I was over for. My cousin right there, and I didn't even give my cousins no jewelry, no nothing, no cars, no cribs. You understand? Niggas that say, yo, King Von did good for niggas. I said niggas that tell me, yo, I fuck with King Von, look what he did. He split 100,000 in the hood. I'm like, damn, nigga, look what I did. You feel me? Say what I did. Now, that's King Von my mans, but I'm like, damn, like, niggas that tell you that, like, shit be weird.
250.
Gone. Already. And that's half of my money. I had no money.
Stuff, bro.
Niggas that say, yo.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know what's so interesting? Like, people actually think rappers are, like, way richer than they actually are. You know? My nigga, unless you're, like, outperforming your contract that you could force a renegotiation, most of these guys are making their money off the road and, like, just hustling. Like, you know, now you're famous. Now you're a rapper. You could charge people for little as anything, right? Yo, you want me to do this? Give me 20,000. You want me to do this? Give me 40,000. You want me to do this? Give me 80,000, right? But their actual contracts, like, by the way, you know, and I'm not speaking like this to belittle anybody, but $1.7 million is not a lot of money, especially for an artist that is going to be dropping music frequently, right? But of course, that's a type of deal that's insured. By the way, it's not $1.7 million. Like, keep in mind, again, I don't want to snitch on people. You got these streamers making over $30 million a year. None of these artists are signing. Like, think about this. Not to compare FlVIO foreign to like Aiden, but this $1.7 million is a deal for 3 years. Okay? He has a 3-year deal for $1.7 million. Aiden, in the last year, on his deal, got paid, I don't want to say the exact amount, but I'll just say over $30 million. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, rap sounds good. Rap sounds good until you realize, I'm not saying FlVIO is near in comparison to popularity like Aiden, but the nigga signed a $1.7 million for 3 years. The streamer over there signed over $30 million for 1 year. You get what I'm saying? And by the way, you got to realize that deal, by the way, do I think he's recouped that deal? Fuck yes. Now, granted, I'm assuming that he hasn't spent a bunch of money. That's only the problem with record deals, is that they're incentivized to keep you in debt because a lot of things go positive for the label when you're in debt. So, of course, they're gonna, okay, we're gonna give you a budget. You can fly private all you want now, and then now you're taking all these $50,000 flights. So that $1.7 million you have, or you thought was owed to you, they flip it into a debt. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, it's a long conversation to be had.
I got the 1.7.
By the way, and I'm also saying this, I'm not saying that FlVIO got fleeced at all. For where he was at, 1.7 was an actual good deal for him. He shouldn't have, if you ask me, 1.2 maybe should have been the max. He got $500,000 more than that. So he got a good deal. Okay? All right, cool. Let's keep going. Charlemagne apologizing to Monique. I don't care about that. Then we have this fucking idiot who's talking about the beef in Gaza.
I don't believe in Jesus. So that's why it's happening right there. Like all them people that's bowing down with them carpets that's on the floor, they bowing down to a God that said to worship his son, to accept his son first. So and then they making big palaces of it. Like, like they really standing and sticking behind it. Like they made laws about their religion. So I'm kind of like,
All right, I ain't gonna lie. I cannot watch that retard. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. There's mad shit for me to get to. I feel like we haven't even got to most of the Kanye West stuff yet. Okay, we did this. Okay. Oh, I got to get to this. Oh, my God. Now, let me be honest with you, man. Yo, women. And actually, I won't. Oh, by the way, let me read some of y'all chats too. Bozo, thank you for the 10 pounds. He says, not gonna lie, Act, the Aiden and Fivio comparison is bad. Aiden's a top 5 streamer compared to a top 5 rapper. They'd wash him in money. Drake, Kanye, and Cole. Fivio's like a mid-strap. Aiden made more money than J. Cole this year. Like, what are you talking about? He said Fivio's a mid-sized streamer. He's like annoying. Yo, you disrespect. I hear you on that respectfully though. I hear you on that. I guess sometimes we look at rappers as bigger and just richer than like. Okay, tell me if this is my naivete, right? I used to think of rappers as, oh, these guys are so fucking rich. They're so rich, right? So when I don't like, as long as you're on, we're thinking you're making millions of dollars. Like, you would think that Fivio is making millions of dollars and is so rich. Because, again, maybe it's just me, but I came from the school of thought that rappers were just the richest dudes outside of athletes, right? And then you get to realize, obviously a $1.7 million is a lot of money, but you also realize in comparison to other people that do anything, yeah, they might have the chains, they might show you a car, but these niggas don't have shit. And, okay, if you compare him to Annoying, okay, I guess. But, like, nigga, your age making a shit ton of money. All these things making a shit ton of money. Like, again, if you're, but you would probably say your age is a top 5 streamer, right? It's okay. Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about this, man. I don't know what it is with short niggas in the industry, but you always, like, I think it's just women in general. You always, I don't care who it is. It could be a fat slob like Ak. It could be a nigga that's a midget like Jaquise. It could be a nigga like DJ Mustard with a pack of Franks on the back of his neck. As soon as you successful, man, you going to have a bunch of bitches fighting over you. That's just reality of it. I'm sorry to tell y'all, right? So, if you guys don't know, Jaquise used to date Dreezy. This is Dreezy over here. This is Jaquise. But recently, he's popped out with Deion Sanders' daughter. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and I follow, and she follows me, Deion Sanders. I think her name is Deandra Sanders. But I'm not sure what she does. I'm going to be honest with you. I know she's the daughter of Deion Sanders, but that's about as much as I know. Anyway, she's the new girlfriend of Jaquise. Anyway, what ended up happening is that Deandra Sanders tried to call out Dreezy for being a thirsty ex trying to get back with Jaquise, and I ain't gonna lie, shit went left. Okay? First and foremost, let me see if I can start it. Actually, I probably just gotta Deandra Sanders, Jaquise, Dreezy. Somebody got it. Here we go. Okay. So essentially, this all started where, let me see. So Deandra Sanders, who is pregnant. Oh, by the way, so Deandra Sanders is pregnant with Jaquise's kid. She told Twitter that she was crushed after learning that Jaquise was seemingly pursuing a relationship with his ex-girlfriend Dreezy. Okay? Now, she tweeted out, and I don't know if the tweet still exists. I think she deleted it. It's like, yo, why would he switch out a dime for a penny? That's what Dion's daughter said, right? She also said, obsessed is when you're still sending underwear with your face on it to the crib. Then Dreezy came back crazy. He says, nah. Obsessed is when you're having a baby on the way, but the nigga is actually begging to get me pregnant because he barely fuck with you, you bird brain. Okay? Then people assumed obviously Dreezy was talking about DeAndre, and they thought she kind of went too far, but she followed up with, it said, the fuck I turn your nigga down every day for you. And this the thanks I get around this motherfucker? So basically Dreezy's saying, bro, the guy who you're having a baby with is begging to get back with me because I dated him like previously. I keep turning him down every day, and I'm doing it really because I'm trying to save your relationship, and you over here talking about I'm desperate. Okay? Anyway, shit got a little bit more staticky because it says, and I think this is Dreezy who said this. Waiting because I'm real cute. What the fuck? You 34, you was smarter than this. No kids, moi. Wait, Deion Sanders' daughter's 36? Deandra Sanders. I don't know. It's been Deandra. Oh no, she's 31. Okay. Wait, Deion Sanders got a 31-year-old daughter? Yo, that's crazy. What the fuck? How old is Deion Sanders? Oh, he 56. Okay, so he had his daughter 25. Okay, bet. To verify her claims or embarrass DeAndre even more, Dreezy posted some receipts of alleged text message from Jaquise seemingly begging her for another chance, saying that he wanted to impregnate her as well. Don't be a dummy, the crooner reportedly wrote, which is obviously Jaquise. Just let me get you pregnant too. Yo, that's a crazy line. Wait, I gotta see these messages. My ex obsessed with you is so cute. Oh, that's how it started. So Dreezy said, my ex obsessed with me, so cute. Then DeAndre says, obsessed is when you still send underwear with your face to the crib. And then she says, obsessed is y'all having a baby on the way, but the nigga begging to get me pregnant because he barely fuck with you, bird brain. And this was after she said, why would you switch out a dime for a penny? And she says, old ass package. I told him to throw that shit away. You thought you ate. That's after she said you were sitting close to the crib. This is Jaquise saying, and you might, oh no, she's saying to Jaquise, you might get a package at your crib from me, but please throw it away. It's from a long time ago. And Jaquise says, so I'm going to give it in person. She says, I don't care how you do it, but I really want it. Thought you would have got it for Christmas. You saw me liking it. And then he says, I didn't see that. I'll see what I could do. I said, okay. Then she says, the fuck I turn your nigga down for, and this is the things I get around this motherfucker. And then this is the message. This is Jaquise texting her. I don't want you. No, I want you. I don't want her. Yo, Jaquise, in the school of trying to have multiple bitches, I get what you're doing, but why would you send this in text? Yo, in the fake nigga rule book, when you're trying to have two girls and lie to them both, so you're slandering both girls to each girl? You can't send it in text. It's proof. Nigga, what's going on with you? He said, I want you. I don't want her. You my true love. Seriously. And I need you to help me. Sex does not define love. And if you trying to find love in sex, you finna fuck everybody. Kids do not define a family. That sound like a nigga with a kid on the way. I see you, Jaquise. Jaquise trying to explain to his ex-girl why he having a kid with his new girl. I want you, Dreezy. I've told you. Nah, this is 4K. This is 4K. This is crazy. I want you, Dreezy. I've told you time after time. Can we have a baby? You told me out your own mouth, Jaquise, don't ever ask about a baby again. So like, what the fuck? So she says, okay, I'm glad I made the right choice. And she's that nigga called her by a government name. All right, Ciandra. Her name is Sean. What is it? Sean Andra? Sean Andrea? How do you say his name? Ciandra? I will come to you today. I want you telling me this gonna break us. I want you telling me this gonna break us. But like, yo, Jaquise ain't no us. We been dead. Holy shit. He said, amid the text message, DeAndre took to X to share how God had gave her the answer she was seeking, but she was devastated to discover the truth. And I think this is where this comes in. She says, I'm so heartbroken. Yeah, listen to this shit. I'm so heartbroken. I don't ever think I felt like this before, but it is what it is. I prayed for God to show me. I know we should have never questioned God, but sometimes I question why. Why even allow me to love like this hard if you knew? I just feel so stupid and so dumb. Random. I shouldn't be enjoying people's pain like this. I'm sorry. So, yo, if you want to believe that, then so be it. I don't even talk to niggas with girlfriends. Hint. While we was friends for so long. If anything, you're taking your anger out on the wrong person. So, by the way, this is Dreezy said, like, after this one message right here about her heartbroken, like, bitch, how you heartbroken when you was fucking this nigga when I was dating him? So basically, you're just having your karma come back to you. So she's like, no, it's not. Listen to this. She says, I ain't saying another thing in this foolery. I'm done. It took me out of character and shit. No. Shit does hurt, but oh well. It happens to the best of us. But I could go up from here. Y'all can't. So, this is hilarious, chat. She pregnant for him, but he want his ex back. So she is over here saying that both of them are bums. Now, I usually try to keep up with a person who's a victim, but you can't say the nigga who's a bum got a baby in your belly. You feel me? How'd you let the bum impregnate you? So he says, I could go up from here. Y'all can't. I'm done with this shit. Then listen to this shit right here. Coming at me like I can't go get a real man. $100 million nigga tomorrow. Bitch, the best you could get is Jaquise. Yo, you know why this is funny, chat? I'm going to tell you why this is funny. She's pregnant with the nigga's kid. She's telling another girl the best she could get is Jaquise while she's fully pregnant with Jaquise's kid. Like, shorty, I'm sorry. And don't follow me for this, but it's true. If the side chick could get is Jaquise and you're pregnant for the nigga, the best you could get is Jaquise. Y'all both can only get Jaquise. Stop playing. He says, that nigga lucky I even looked his way. You lucky I even gave you some shine. Y'all stay in y'all lane. You got him, and you can have him. Enough is enough. This shit is funny. Now, this is Hurt Files 101. Hear this shit right here. This is now beneath me for real. Got me arguing with a dusty bitch over a dog-ass nigga. I need a snap back. Y'all can have each other. Go be toxic and let the devil continue to have his way with y'all. I'm done with this shit. He played you numerous times, not me. Now want to be running back to you because I don't want him. Girl, bye. You really think you ate? You unhappy online and in real life? Go build a relationship with your daddy that don't really fuck with you. For real. Oh, man, Chad, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is hilarious. Hold on. Wait. There was one more tweet that I didn't read. I just gotta read this. I gotta read this just for the foolery. Just for the foolery. Hold on. Hold on. No. Nah, this was jokes. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is how you know, like DeAndre, we follow each other. Don't follow me for this. I just gotta keep it a bean. This is how I know you women. Y'all, I don't know who raising y'all, but y'all like glorified prostitutes. When y'all talk about men and y'all always attach a dollar sign to the man, we think of y'all as purchasable commodities, right? When you're saying coming at me like I can't get a man that's $100 million nigga, what does the money have to do with anything? Why can't you say you could get a man who's faithful, a man who's, why does it have to be $100 million nigga? It tells me that, bro, it's the reason why y'all get in these situations. Y'all don't fuck with broke niggas. Y'all only fuck with rich niggas who are always gonna have options. But anyway, let me find the next tweet. This was funny as shit. Oh man, why can't I find it? Oh man, like there was another tweet. Fuck. Let me see. Maybe this. Let's see. Hold on. I can't find it. It was one of those. I don't even know why I'm laughing at this shit. Is it this? This is one tweet in particular. Yo, she said, "This your baby daddy?" Nah, this is crazy. Yo, Dreezy, you really from Chicago. I ain't gonna hold you. Even though Dreezy, you going back to yo, Dreezy. Hey, I'm like really, I'm on Jackie's side. Yo, hey, wake up. Dreezy and DeAndrea, y'all sister wives. Y'all both gonna be sucking the same dick. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. Like y'all acting like y'all above each other. No, y'all fucking with the same midget. That nigga got 4 strands of weave pulled out of his head by motherfucking Trey Songz, my nigga. Trey Songz been doing sit-ups for the last 20 years. That nigga been getting all type of, like, we heard the rumors about it. We don't got to talk about Trey Songz. What I'm saying is that nigga posted up 4 strands of dreads pulled out of his head, and y'all both beefing over him. Like, let's be honest. To keep it real, it was interesting. I wanted to show this tweet so bad. DeAndre Sanders, I don't mean to humble you, but I gotta humble you. We only know you for your daddy. I'm sorry. There's no other accolade. I'm so sorry. I love you, girl, but I'm so sorry. Okay? And Dreezy, we love you too. Girl, you know I love you. I interviewed you on Everyday Struggle. But you're not that big enough that we talking about you neither unless it's for this. Y'all only both known for Jaquise. Y'all should be over here on a fight to the death on some Zeus baddie shit for that dick. It's whoever win. I'm sorry, y'all got nothing going on. It's like, it was crazy. Yo, I was trying to look for the tweet. DeAndrea Sanders was like, she said something about her family name. I'm like, bruh, I don't give, like, with all due respect, Deion Sanders coaching a bunch of bum niggas like on some team, don't make his name like some historic. Nigga, you're not the Rothschilds. What the fuck? Nigga, you're Deion Sanders. Yeah, you're the greatest, like, what is it? Cornerback, whatever the fuck of all time. Yeah, you're that, but like, that don't mean your whole family blessed. Nigga, look at Marcus Jordan. That nigga's.
Oh, man, so we heard what, you feel me, Fivio Foreign said about his first 1.7 mil. You feel me? Personally, I listened to a little bit. I don't fully listen to everything. I'm not gonna lie. But let me break it down. 1.7 mil. So we know Mace took half. Then after Mace took half, how, I wonder how that works for taxes. Do they like have some sort of thing like written out where, okay, so Mace gets half of the 1.7 plus he took an extra 50K. So I'm pretty sure Favi got like 800, yeah, like 800 something $1,000. Then he said he got a crib, he got chains, and then after you pay your taxes back, even if like it's just that, and you got to pay like what, 200,000 or 300, 400,000. He really has no money left. I ain't gonna lie, it's like no money left. But I mean, if we're talking about like when Big Drip came out and all that stuff, probably could probably do shows and get like 10, 20K, bro. Like some I don't understand how rappers because I don't okay, I understand people know how much $10,000 or $20,000 is. If you can do a show every single day and get $10,000 or $20,000 just to do that show, but you have to pay like people like road, people on the road, like your set and all that stuff. So let's say his personal gains from his like 4 or 5 bands. That's for the 10 bands though. If he's making like 20 a show, which I at that time I think he's not. But right now I feel like probably he could probably make like 20, 30 a show. But you feel me? I feel like he should have been alright, but money management is really really hard. And every time I think about Fivio Foreign, I always think about this nigga looks like he's just like fiend out. Like I picked this specific picture for a reason. Like if you look around his mouth, you see that white shit around his mouth, bro. When I see that white shit around someone's mouth, you know that they're sipping lean. Like so, and that's a very very expensive addiction. All these rappers are fucking lean addicts. So you feel me? He's probably popping perks, popping all sort of drugs. As look up a video of someone asking 504 about his age, bro. You talk to a 504 about his age, he starts stuttering. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Five is like 35 years old, and he be trying to move like he's in his 20s. So, hey, it's crazy though, because when he came out, that's like when Pop Smoke came out, and everyone seen like Pop Smoke was like tier one of like that drill music, and then Favi was like tier two, like right under him. He was like the great value Pop Smoke. And now that Pop passed, you feel me? Favi's the only one, you feel me? It's so crazy that big ass event tattoo we got. But we fuck with Favi. You know, that nigga is you just need a low retarded nigga in the group sometimes. He's just a low retarded nigga. You feel me? Ain't no wrong with it. But let me know how you guys feel about this. If you had the full $1.7 million, what would you guys do with that money? It's your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.